to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Pratt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
On the banks of the Olentangy River, the Horseshoe is one of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Over 100,000 people strong, the Ohio State Buckeyes might have the best home field advantage in all of college sports. These fans are ready to rock and showcase their Buckeyes this season. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And welcome to this season's ultimate college football game, the national championship on the line here tonight. Which side can come up with performance under pressure? We saw Indiana do that against Miami a year ago. And Joel, because this season's game is in Vegas, it might also take a little luck tonight.
It absolutely might, but I think about iconic performances, and that's what it generally takes to win a national championship. We saw that a year ago with that unbelievable fourth down run from Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, as he was able to get into the end zone against Miami. What player is going to develop that type of iconic performance here tonight?
Takes the handoff again. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Now, someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards.
False start of offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the defender jumping, enticing the offense to move. That'll cost the defense 5 yards. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. To throw, it's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Smith. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Really love this play call right here, using play action in the short yardage situation. And as a quarterback, you've got to have the ball handling. And here, the defense bites, and he's able to get the completion for a first down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Got an opening here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. Defensive line continue to churn yards on first.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He keeps it on a design run. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. There's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
It's 3rd down for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for 1st and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Irish. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. With the catch, it's Smith. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Play action here on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive when they face 3rd down and short. To the air, it's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Stop right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! As they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief tool. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The punt team making their way on the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And they'll kick it away here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Tight end goes in motion. The shotgun running play. It's a fumble behind the line. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
That's a sigh of relief for this back. It bounces right back to him, and sometimes you got to be lucky rather than good. And Chris, here, when that ball hits the ground, this whole stadium knows that could be a game-changing turnover, but it bounces right back to him, and he's able to recover his own fumble.
Second down, looking to throw it. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he's able to get the boot away. And it's fielded at the 40. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. And the pressure's on. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number 1.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Bringing pressure. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Mobley. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive game for this offense.
2nd down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Jackson. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Nice grab. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Johnson. Breaking free, end zone ahead. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. He's got space. Run down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Hugh back. He's being explosive.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Carr. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Williams.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 30. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Dropping back. It's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away and moved the chains.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's got some space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Porter. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they are 2 quarters from a win. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to.
It's caught. He's got room. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him, not trying to force that pitch.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
First down and 10. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw to the left side. And it's picked off over there. What a play. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Grab behind the line. It's Flanagan. To get him down quickly. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but first down.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Dropping back. It's Carr. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, Chris, that's a big play by this secondary on third down to create the tight window and then contact right when that ball arrives. That is tremendous timing. You don't want to arrive early, obviously. That's perfect.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the fifth time tonight. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight winds, find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Important second down play coming up. bootleg looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. To throw, it's Sayin. The pass is caught. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
It's a run to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He's tackled, but down at the... Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The tight end has got it. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Chris, I'm a big believer that the most important target you can have in the red zone is a big tight end because he can occupy the middle of the field. That creates one-on-ones on the outside. You can also utilize him as a blocker if you want to run it here. You're completing the ball to the tight end, and he's setting you up with 1st and goal. Again, these tight ends, invaluable in the red zone.
Under pressure, just lets it go.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet, that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone. You might as well live to snapping another down, and here you just create 2nd down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to the end zone, and that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The offense looking for points here to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Trying to find room. It's Williams. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. run. The running game has been smothered. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To the air. It's Carr. It's a quick grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A handoff from the shotgun. Receivers are bunched together. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
To this point in the national championship game, and you're trying to execute a comeback, every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks free and he might be gone. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the...
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, it's certainly too little too late here in this ball game, but moving forward, having some success like this to put on film and evaluate as a team, I think that can be important. And, Chris, they can get better from this point moving forward.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. And there's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
On the run, it's Rodgers. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator, and then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Here's the second down play. On the run, it's Jackson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover, because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere.
That's a good stop by this defense as they hold here on second down. Nowhere to go for the run game, and now you've got a 3rd and goal situation. If I'm the defense, I'm pressuring right here. Get after the quarterback. Make him make a decision fast. It's a tight window throw near the goal line. Speed up his clock with a blitz.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They are pouring it on now. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now getting fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right, and I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I mean, where was a run like this earlier in the game? They just couldn't build any momentum whatsoever, and here they finally pop one. That's got to be bitterly disappointing for this group.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Sticking with the running game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw caught on the left side. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out 4th down now. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.